Hello, this is Athanasios from soccerteamtactics.com. In this video we're going to focus on exploiting the space behind the fullback. When playing against the formal defense, the space behind the fullback can be exploited by various players. This depends on the formation and the tactics used by the attacking team. In the present video we will analyze how this specific space can be exploited with a pattern of play based on the tactics of Pep Guardiola with the 1-4-3-3 formation of Manchester City. In this video we will watch some examples of a specific pattern of play during which the attacking midfielder is the player who exploits the space behind the fullback. This pattern will be further analyzed in this coaching video. As you can see now, the ball is moved wide and there is a gap between the two defending players, and is Bernardo Silva the player who moves between these two in order to exploit the available space behind the fullback, receives the pass and makes a cross for Sterling, who misses the scoring chance. And in a similar situation, as Manchester City players pass the ball around and Otamendi has the possession of the ball, you can see the gap between the two defending players, which gets bigger as the fullback moves to put pressure on Sane, who receives the pass from Otamendi. And it is David Silva, the player who moves between these two defending players and exploits the space behind the fullback, receives the pass and makes a cross for Aguero to score. Moving on to why teams try to carry out patterns of play like the one we watched on the previous video in order to exploit the space behind the fullback, it is because they want to receive the ball behind the defensive line of the opposition and make, in most of the cases, a low cross for the upcoming attacking players. As it has already been mentioned in the beginning of this video, the way the spaces behind the fullbacks will be exploited depends on the formation and the tactics of the attacking team. In this occasion we will focus on the 1-4-3-3 formation as it is carried out by Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. As we can see from the attacking positioning of Manchester City players against the 4-4-2 formation of the opposition, there are two ways in order to exploit the space behind the fullback. This can be done with the forward runs either of the wingers or the attacking midfielders. Of course, in every formation there is always flexibility and movement of the players, but having enough players in the first place near the target areas makes it easier to attack them. Let's move now to analyze the specific pattern of play during which the attacking midfielder is the player who attacks the target area behind the fullback. On this diagram we can see the ball is in number 25's possession, while the defending team creates a defensive triangle in midfield line. The attacking midfielder number 17 is in a relative low position. As soon as the pass from number 25 towards 35 is played, the red team players shift towards the strong side. At the same time, the winger number 19 drops back and away from his direct marker number 2 in order to get free of marking and prepare to receive a pass from 35. Additionally, the attacking midfielder number 17 moves forward and towards the gap between the two defenders, number 2 and number 4 of the red team. An important element in this situation is the central position of the forward number 10. This player stays centrally in order to attract the attention of the central defender number 4. If he succeeds in this and number 4 stays close to him, then the gap between number 2 and number 4 will get bigger. Number 35 passes the ball towards the winger 19, who has available time and space to receive and turn towards the opposition's goal. As soon as player 2 of the red team moves to put pressure on number 19, there is a strong possibility that the gap between him and number 4 of the red team will get bigger. So number 17 will be able to receive free of marking after the pass from 19 towards the target area. So, as soon as the pass from number 19 towards 17 is played, number 4 will move to put pressure on him and prevent him from making a cross. However, this movement will leave only 2 defending players inside the box for the red team, and in case that the attacking midfielder of the weak side, number 8, is in an advanced position, so there is a strong possibility for the attacking players to create an advantage inside the box with 3 against 2. Drill number 1 is executed in a limited area. In this area there are 6 mannequins which replicate the positioning of the 4 defenders and the 2 midfielders of the defending team. The blue players are trained in using well-timed runs during carrying out this specific pattern of play. The drill starts with a fullback number 2 playing a forward pass towards the attacking midfielder number 10 who drops back. Number 10 plays the lay-off pass towards number 2 who receives and moves forward with the ball. At the same time, number 10 moves forward towards the gap between the 2 mannequins. As soon as the next pass towards number 7 is played, number 10 is already in advanced position and ready to receive the next pass from number 7, the pass number 4, towards the target area behind the mannequin. Afterwards, he makes a cross for his 2 teammates to score. This is the animated drill number 1. As you can see on this video, we can put 2 players in each advanced position. So every advanced position player carries out 1 repetition on the right side and 1 repetition on the left, and then he switches position with his teammate. So the first repetition on the right was carried out, and the same players carry out the specific pattern of play on the left. And as soon as the repetition is finished, they switch position with their teammates. So the drill starts with a fullback who passes forward and then receives the layoff. And then as soon as the second pass is played, the attacking midfielder has already been in advanced position, ready to exploit the space behind the mannequin who replicates the positioning of the fullback. Drill number 2 is also executed in a limited area, and the 6 blue players who took part in drill number 1, now they play against the 5 reds. The blues try to score with every possible way, but if they manage to do it by carrying out the specific pattern of play, they get 2 points. The reds are not allowed to defend inside the white area until there is a pass inside this area for one of the attacking players. If they manage to win possession, they try to counter and score in one of the 2 mini goals. This is the animated drill number 2. The reds use a 3-2 formation, while the blues try to move the ball wide, and as soon as the winger receives, the attacking midfielder tries to exploit the gap between the defenders, receive towards the available space behind the fullback, and make a cross for the upcoming teammates. In this occasion, the ball is moved to one side and then towards the other. And when the ball reaches the winger, the attacking midfielder is in appropriate position to exploit the gap, receive towards the available space and make a cross. If you want more information about Pep Guardiola attacking tactics, you can get this book, Tactical Analysis and Sessions from Manchester City's 4-3-3 formation. And you can get also this online seminar which is about successful wing play with the 1-4-3-3 formation based on the tactics of Pep Guardiola. There are links for both in the description part of this video. You can visit our website, soccerteamtactics.com, and of course, if you enjoyed the content, you can subscribe and you can click on the notification button in order to stay updated and not to miss any new released coaching video. Thanks for watching.